This excursion is a self-guided experience that provides you ticketed access to both the Corcovado Mountain and the Christ the Redeemer statue. I went midday on a weekday and the statue was packed. Add the massive crowd to the rolling high-altitude fog, and you'll understand why you'll need to be patient when it comes to quality photo opportunities of the statue. I'd recommend at least 2 hours for this excursion to ascend the mountain by cable car, longer if you're opting to hike, maneuver around the crowds to take in the sights and posted facts and snap awesome pictures. All in all, the excursion is worth the price as round-trip transportation was included from my hotel. With the transportation included, you're treated to an impromptu tour of the city both going and coming from the attraction. Just remember to pack your patience, and some water. It has always been my dream to see the Christ Redeemer statue, and this half-day tour of this iconic structure was very enjoyable. Credit has to given to fantastic tour guide Fatima, who was brilliant. Was presentation while we were on the tour bus was exceptional. Thank you very much, Fatima. I hope in the not-too-distant future to go through this tour again. The tour guide was absolutely marvelous. He spoke every language of all the people who were on the tour. He interacted and was a great asset. The sights were monumental and life-changing. The Christ Redeemer is what you think: beautiful, touching, warm, heartfelt and captivating. The heights and view of the mountain was impeccable. The tour was great. The guide was a history professor and was brilliant in the stories and knowledge of local sites and local customs. The trip included more stops, before and after Christ the Redeemer visit. I think it was the most memorable trip to really capture Rio in half a day. Highly recommended. Excellent tour. Joe was a great guide. Prompt pickup time at the hotel. They gave us a tour of Maracanã, Sambodromo, Praia de Ipanema, etc. We speak Spanish and requested the tour in this language. Everything as expected. The Christ and its views are amazing. Amazing tour to one of the 7 wonders of the world. Ms. Maria Sandra was our tour guide. She was an amazing tour guide who narrated everything in great detail and made our trip very memorable. Highly recommend this tour. Unfortunately, it was cloudy that afternoon. I would recommend this tour be taken in the morning before the clouds roll in. The statue is very impressive, and in passant. No views because of the clouds. Overlooking the disaster about missing the pickup yesterday for the Sugarloaf Mountain tour. Today's tour guide excelled. Track down his name. Over and above courtesy and assistance. It was amazing, but make sure you go on a good day. The weather is a hit or miss. It was so cloudy we couldn't see the statue. Still, a must-do when traveling to Rio. Beautiful scenery of Rio de Janeiro. What a great guide, Eric. Very informative and accommodating, as well as taken great pictures of the family. Many thanks, Eric. Walking on level ground is required. There are some elevations where steps are optional. The guide and driver services were excellent on our trip.